Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our special event, our 2-hour event. Welcome. And Jenny here. Good morning. Hey, good morning, James.
Good morning, grand rising to all.
Grand Rising. And for people that don't know, we had planned this event on TikTok on their event listing. So we hope that many people will come here from all over the world, the Middle East, wherever you are. If you've never heard of us, James and I and Grace and a number of people here have come together to coordinate this in reaction to all the negativity and all the arguments and all the war that has been going on. And we want to take this to a higher level. And that's exactly what we're going to do, James. You want to give a little bit of intro of yourself and what's going to happen today.
Well, everybody watching doesn't know who I am. I'm James from Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, and I've been feeling this just inundation of negative energy, and on social media we're seeing the arguing, we're seeing the separation, and it's time for us people of light, us light workers, to join together, really focus our positive energy for worldwide peace shift change. And here we are.
That's right. And one of the things, it only takes one person to change the world.
That's right.
You look at history. Martin Luther King talked about it. Talked about nonviolence and talked about how we can all come together. Before he passed, unfortunately. And so it only takes one idea to switch the frequency of the way people think. Now, for many of us here, we come from a different vibrational pattern. Some people are going to come here and say, what are they talking about? We've been on Middle Eastern chats getting the word out about this. And for some of you, this is going to be a whole new thing. You've been brought up in a certain religious belief system, a certain political belief system. And we've just asked people when they come here, it's like going into a cosmic galactic temple, to throw away all those beliefs, as hard as it might be, to drop those things that you believe and to just come together, no matter where you are, who you are, or what you are. And if we can bring you together, what we're going to do today in 2 hours to start this day off is going to be amazing. And then at 5 o'clock, Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, I'll be joining him, and we'll be doing more continuation of this frequency of energy. And then at 10 p.m., we'll be continuing the last part of this. So we have 3 different segments to this, and we want people to participate with us. We also have Skip to Grace. Grace is going to join us with singing bowls. We also know that energy has been set up by a friend of ours in Arizona who deals with Tesla energy, and we're going to have some stuff happening with that that's already affecting that mapped area. Excuse me. So welcome everybody to our meditation. And I think the best way to describe this for people that are coming here, again, we've got this as, publicized as best we can. And, whoever's to be here will be here. We hope thousands of people would come here, but we don't know who's going to be here. So Grace, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How is everyone this morning?
Energized, invigorated, and ready to go. I didn't even drink coffee this morning because I am so empowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have coffee either. I just had a tea, and that's it. I'm ready to roll.
I'm a tea guy this morning with ginger tea and honey.
Yeah, and as Chesno says, ready to spread peace throughout the world. Yes.
Yep.
And to the universe.
And we hope people are ready for this, because what we're going to do today, it doesn't matter whether we have 50,000 people here, 500 people here. What matters is those that are here, we are together going to transform the energy in the Middle East. And it will be done.
Yes, it will.
So good morning, everybody. I'm Commander Alian. If you don't know who I am, you might have seen me around some of these other chats trying to get the word out. I was on one last night Man, they didn't even give me a chance. They just blocked me, the host. They put me on and then they blocked me and they were going at it. Boy, I didn't even have to say anything and they were just going at my energy. But it just was what it was, you know. It is what it is, and we just kept moving on.
That's right. If we, like you said, if we can just make one person feel love and light and peace, then we've done our mission.
Yeah, you know. And this is what we're doing today. As you see on that poster right there, that's what we're here doing for 2 hours this morning. You know. And feel free to bring more people in. If you're on this morning with us, you might know 10 other people that don't know about this. We want to bring as many people into this as possible. The thing with us is we're inclusive, not exclusive, and it's about total peace and harmony. And we want to bring everybody in to know that what we're doing here today, what we've collaborated to do here on TikTok, is to break the matrix of all these people angry at each other, all these groups that think they got the whole thing figured out. You know, all these groups that think that the land belongs to Israel, Gaza should not exist, this should not exist, that should, you know, they're all so stuck in their patterns of thinking. We're here to bust that. We're here to break, we're here to shake them up in a good way. We're here to shake people up in their belief systems. I don't care if you're Jewish, I don't care if you're a Zionist, I don't care if you're Palestinian, you're a human being, and we want you to get rid of all those things you've been taught to believe. And here, let's bring peace to the Middle East. And we're going to do it energetically. Grace has the sound bowl. I'm hoping that one of my friends in Arkansas I just sent him a message this morning. If he comes in here and bring him on, he has gongs, so we'll see if he's able to make it on here with us. So frequencies of sound are going to make a big difference. And how we project our energy, folks, today is going to make our difference. During the 2 hours, at one point, I'm going to bring in Kadar Monka. Later on in the broadcast, we'll bring him on. He is my contact off planet. If people have never heard of him, he is with the Saturian Council of what we call the Ashtar Command, for new people to this. He is a space being. He is a very spiritual being. He's a very Christed being of light. And anyone who's had me or heard me with him speak through me on my radio show on NPR radio, he is a beautiful, very beautiful soul. So he will come on later, and we'll see if we have any other surprises that pop in here. We'll let you know about that too. So let's start with a gathering of meditation. Alexa, please play me some meditation music for a moment.
Here's a station you might like. Meditation
okay.
On Amazon Music.
And what we're going to do here, folks, just give me a moment. Alexa, increase the volume. What we're going to do here, I want everyone to get centered. I want every single person to get centered here. Welcome to our worldwide meditation to bring light and peace to the Middle East. And as we come together, brothers and sisters, I ask the Christed beings of light, the angelic realm, and those that are here to bring harmony and hope to those that have suffered. I ask that we all come together in one solid light, in one solid foundation, in one solid thought, in one solid beingness, that we expand the very essence of who we are, and that we break down our divisions this day, this morning. And as we break these divisions down, we now have crumbled them into nothingness. Now we're without belief systems. Without belief systems. We come together in a place of harmony and hope, a place where you don't have to argue with people, a place where we're now going to elevate your consciousness to focus on the Middle East, whether you're Israeli, Palestinian, wherever you are. It makes no difference. So we all come together on one planet called Earth. It's not one planet called America. It's not one planet called Israel or Egypt or England or China or Hawaii. It's one planet called Mother Earth. And as we come together, everyone, I want you to clear everything out of your mind, all your belief systems, whatever you're thinking, just throw it out. Just completely throw it out. And as you close your eyes, take a deep breath and focus on the Middle East. Focus on Gaza. Focus on Israel. Focus on that region. Focus on the people, the children, the mothers, the fathers, the wildlife, all life, no matter what it is that exists there. And as we center our energy through our consciousness, I want you to visualize that energy being centered. And as you're centering that energy, we're going to increase what we call a beam of light. We're going to transfer our consciousness into 1 mega beam of light. And as we come together, that light will be focused and shot to Gaza. That light will be shot to Israel. That light will be shot to the consciousness of every living human being that exists in that region. That light will be shot into the military people that are in those tanks. It'll be shot into the people that are in control of the missiles. It'll be shot into every living human being that exists. Imagine, visualize that light. Visualize the light. And as you see that light coming together with everybody here, together in this room, we are now blasting it forth to that area. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. Holy, holy, holy. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. Holy, holy, holy. And as we send this energy over, I am now able to do this. We've talked about this, and it shall be done. Later on in this broadcast, I will bring Kadar Monka in, and he will be the one to introduce what will be happening from the galactic perspective. Kadar Monka will present the information as to what is going to happen with the ships. You may now open your eyes, and welcome if you're just coming to the broadcast.
Feel the energy building inside of you. Feel yourself, your love, your acceptance. Take that energy, shine it across the world, manifest that inner light. And let's focus now. Really, really feel that inside. Get your smile going. Get your heart pumping. Get your energy field flowing. And know that we're all together. Different religions, different backgrounds, different upbringings, and none of that matters. Because we're all here together now as human beings with the same idea in our mind and in our hearts. Peace, love, acceptance, no war, no suffering. That's what we're trying to do. Allow Grace's vibrations from her bowls to come in to fill you and amplify your energy, amplify your love, amplify your peace. We are here, we are light workers, and we really need to channel this energy across the world. We have the power. We pray for Commander. He is still battling. We're going to bring this love, light, this positivity. Commander.
And yes, I'm right here with you.
Are you?
Beautifully said.
I'm gonna take over for a minute if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
All right, everybody. I want everybody to close your eyes. Again, we're gonna channel this energy. I want everybody to go back to when you were a child. Go back, remember some of your best memories. Smiling, laughing, hugging. Remember that how you felt when you were a child. Carefree, bliss, no worries. Remember all of your friends, the laughter, the hugs. I want you to take that feeling, amplify it out. Amplify that inner child love out. Let's take a moment to really focus on those positive memories and those positive vibes. Remember, we're all here on this planet for a short amount of time together. And in this amount of time that we have, who are we going to be? What are we going to allow to happen around us? And are we going to be the arbiters of love and light? Yes, we are. We are here. Keep picturing that inner child and that inner love. And I want everybody to think about memories that bring nothing but happiness. When you bring your memories of happiness, your nostalgia comes up, you start amplifying your internal light generator. We have to get in a place of peace, a place of harmony. After you focus, guys, I want you to picture a map of the world in your mind. Picture the world as it rotates through the solar system. Picture the love surrounding the world. There's no such thing as political sides anymore. There's no such thing as religious dogma anymore. It's peace and love. That's what we need to spread. We have to get rid of our human attachments to emotion, ego, having to be right all the time. Friends, it is okay to be wrong. It is okay to be asking questions and speaking more. But right now is not the time for that. Right now is the time for you to use that inner power that you have. Use that inner light. Find that love and give it to the world. Give it to the world and spread the love. Amen. Commander, I hand it back to you, sir.
And I'm Commander Alion. With James, we have Grace. I don't know if you can bring the volume up on the singing bowls a little bit more. I'm not sure if that's possible. Thank you, Lisa
The
Bailey.
vibrations are doing their job. The vibrations are doing their job. And that's the most important.
Oh, most definitely. And as we come together, people, realize you don't need 9 million people on here to make this happen. We have 94 people right now, and it'll probably change within 2 hours. Please let other people know we're here. I want to bring a dear friend of mine up here, Dan. I'm going to bring Dan up here to join us.
Is Dan
I
going to give some words for our
Oh,
meditation?
Dan is very, very tuned
Hello,
in.
Dan.
Hey, brother.
Hey, beautiful brothers and sisters. Appreciate you.
Namaste, everybody. This is my friend Dan. He's out northwest, and I want him to be here. He has really high vibrational frequency, and he is a part of this event today. So thank you, Dan, for joining us.
Hey, thank you for sharing with me, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I kind of want to share. Last night, I've been doing this every day on my life. Actually, I've been doing a prayer for peace, like a meditation prayer, manifestation for peace, and I'm going to continue doing it. And I think we all should, right? But I had this like kind of almost this revelation, this gift kind of as I was connecting in with, like, it was kind of like sending out love and gratitude to God, source, creator, mystery, you know. And the answer that came through to me was compassion for all beings. You know, I feel like compassion is the thing that we need to heal this earth, you know, to heal the humans here on this earth, you know, that we can all find compassion for all beings, you know, regardless of all the differences. We are more similar than we are different, right? We all go through challenging things. The world is going through such a challenging thing, you know, it has been, right? But the big thing is finding that link of compassion, building that bridge of connecting us to accepting and loving each other for who we are, who each other is, and, you know, loving and healing each other beyond the differences, finding that compassion.
Thoughtfulness of others, compassion
Yeah.
of others, releasing your need for self and giving that love to everyone.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. We are so similar. I mean, it's just so important. Like last night, even when I got off the live, I was going to some Middle Eastern discussions, and one of them, they were all arguing, and I went on there and I said, maybe I can bring some compassion and love. But I found out I was taking a chance. You know, there were like 200, 300 people. I said, let me see if they'll let me on. Let me on. I start talking about meditation. And so I'm not into tarot cards, you know, and then the host decides to just block me from even seeing what they're doing. So I said, all right, okay, Command, I did what you told me to do. I guess it's okay. I just let it go, and, you know, I was just there to spread the word, nothing more. But because just without saying anything, I affected their energies, you know.
You bring up such an important point, Commander. As we're on this journey spreading love and light, everybody, I see it. I see all of you wanting to change so much around you. And it's not only just about that. You can change it within yourself and manifest that love around you. You can change the room you're in. You can change your stars. You can change the attitude, the vibrational pattern of everybody around you.
Yeah,
And it starts.
This is the first place, right? This is the first.
It starts from within.
Responsibility, the first action that we can have. Transform what is within, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. You know, and that's the biggest thing we have as light together, as we come together here. Our real mission, whether we do it in our own rooms, whether we do it online or wherever we are, you know, we're sometimes going to walk into rough water where there are people that have no idea who we are, what we say will be completely foreign to them, you know. What are you talking about loving one another? What are you talking about going within? You know, billions of people on this earth have been trained very good from schooling in their countries to believe that this is the way it is. You read the book, you follow the book, you get old enough, you get a job, and then eventually you retire, right? And you have to be successful. Successful at what? What does that mean? You know, I mean, yeah, we've been protruding all these ideas into our young children. Even when we were kids, we were told this is the way it's going to be. But luckily, some of you broke out of that somehow, some way. You know, and whether your parents, maybe you had great parents, maybe you didn't, whatever your life was, this is who you are now. And look at yourselves now. And we do this without ego. We do this completely without ego, because if we do anything with ego, that's a part of limitation that has created all these problems to begin with. The ego, the egoic state. We're here to break the egoic state out of the picture and to say no one is better than the other. We're all here to collectively come together. And if we come together in a great divine love and energy, we could change the whole frequency of the planet in a nanosecond. And I think what you're doing, Brother Dan, every day doing meditation is exactly what we all need to be doing constantly. That energy that we bring individually is so powerful. We don't realize how powerful we are, you know, but we are. We just don't realize it. And if we come together in that power, we can change everything on this planet, how we treat all the life forms, because all the life forms are affected. In the Middle East, it's not just the human beings, the babies, the men and the women and the children. It's all other life forms that exist there. You know, we don't think about the animals and the mammals and all those things that live there in the desert, but they're being, you know, killed too. And we have to get to a planet where we don't have people running countries anymore. On this earth, everybody runs a country. It's like, this is my country, this is my country. But we're here together to say, that's part of the limitations of ego. Once we have no countries and we look at our planet as the earth and we all live on one planet without countries, then we live in peace. That's where it is. That's where we need to be going. That's why we're here. We're here to create that energy, that movement now on TikTok, where we're going to bring light everywhere, where we're going to do this to bring not just this one time, we're going to plan other events. We're going to do more things in this because we need to. We need to bring people together, and we're doing it here right now for the first time. Dan's been doing it constantly. I know that, and that's a beautiful thing. And we just need to realize this is why we're here. We're here for a greater purpose than ourselves.
Yeah, so much, dude. You know, the things that have been really inspiring me recently is the Maharishi effect, you know, which is Maharishi took people to meditate in different cities, and it took about 1% of the people in a city to meditate together, to reduce crime rates, to create more positive, and to, you know, for people to let go of some of the chaos, and the 100 monkey effect of, you know, that as more of us learn, we are continually reaching these thresholds where the things we are learning are being shared with the collective, you know, and that's why this is so important, I feel like, because a lot of people right now, which, I mean, honestly, you know, it's kind of like protesting, right? It's kind of like where people will pick sides, and like the intention is so beautiful there, right? But it's kind of like picking a side. It's kind of like what you were saying, where it's like sports teams, right? Where we're like, I want my team to win, you know, where what we really need is we want all teams to win, right? We want all teams to be winners. So I think we need to think about it in different ways, right? We are a collective consciousness. We change, just like as Down the Rabbit Hole was saying, you know, we can change things right here within us, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I think it is right here within this collective, you know, within. Without is like so much fighting and battling with the ego, choosing your sports team, you know, whatever kind of thing. And really, it's like going back to the source, going back to that field of consciousness, that collective consciousness, and changing it from within, you know. And this happens through us coming together with love and peace for all beings, not just for the ones that look or believe or live or whatever, the way that we do, for all beings, you know. And I think it's beautiful. I think I'm really grateful to be here.
I'm
Grace,
grateful to have you here.
I know you've got a message of light for us, Grace. Let's hear it. Where'd you go?
Where's Grace's audio?
The volume.
How's that better?
Oh yeah, turn it all the way up.
Better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, this phone, I have to get a mic for this phone because it's a newer device and the volume's not that great.
Ooh, that got a lot better, Grace.
Right now.
Good. Yeah, I feel that I remember years and years ago, there was this 44,000 needed to tip the scales of consciousness. And I remember it was a meditation we did way back in like the late 90s. And I think that we don't realize because we're separated, we're literally pinned on all parts of the world, so we don't realize how many of us there really are.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get discouraged. I see people in the chat saying that they really work towards, growing and developing and bringing light to the world, but they get, discouraged. And I said, don't get discouraged, because keep in mind that there are thousands of us, and we're like a light worker army in a sense, I mean, I don't like to use the word army because it's sort of derogatory, but we're a collective.
We're the Light League.
We are a collective.
The Justice League.
Well, there's another word, Grace, called light warrior, which is different than light warrior. So that's a word that essentially defines as we are warriors of light.
So I've always felt like I was a spiritual warrior, I always connected to that even as a young girl. But I feel like if we just keep reminding ourselves, because the biggest challenge I think for most of us is we get caught up in the programming, and just stay away from programming everyone. If you can preach anything, I would say preach to everyone and to suggest if you have to, because many people are like, oh, come on, but it is a dialogue that is repeated and repeated and repeated, and eventually people get brainwashed and they become clogged. And the pineal gland is one aspect, but there's so many more areas of the body that need unclogging. We need to, first of all, forget about the trauma. We need to put it in the past and just leave it behind. Drop it like a bag and leave it behind, because it doesn't serve you today. And in order to move forward into tomorrow, which, we don't know, anything could happen tomorrow, right? We just don't know. But if we can bring a slight piece of heaven on earth to today, then we're doing something.
That's right.
Right. Absolutely correct. And let's bring in Starseed Ambassador.
Hi. How are you guys? Thank you for having me. I just love all of you.
Starseed's another good friend that I've met when I first started. And Starseed, what would you like to bring to our Ashtar Worldwide Meditation?
So what I wanted to bring to this conversation is that, and it's perfect following what you were just saying about healing traumas and stuff. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and I want to do, we've talked before, and we want to do like a live group hypnosis where we pull out the limiting beliefs and traumas and stuff like that. I'm also a neurolinguistics programmer, so it's kind of like reprogramming, releasing all of the stuff, reframing the way you look at yourself, and everything is a reflection of what's going on inside of us. So I want to do like a group hypnosis, like once a week. And
we can do it right now. For now is the time.
I absolutely could.
We are here to break the chains of darkness and spread light.
Awesome.
He's okay. He's just a little sick, guys. He's clearing up that throat chakra.
Yeah. I would absolutely love to do that.
Yes, the floor is yours. Go ahead and give us a start.
Okay. So I want everybody to just close their eyes. Get in a comfortable place. Take your glasses off if you wear glasses. And I just want to walk you through a progressive relaxation first, because once you're relaxed, then you're in theta, and that's hypnosis. So just take a deep breath in through your nose, into your belly, as deep as you can go, and just hold it for 10 seconds. You release, just set an intention to heal, to go within, and to release what doesn't serve you anymore. And so take another deep breath in and out. And I want you to imagine that there are thousands of red roots growing out of the bottoms of your feet, going through all the layers of sand, rock, shell, and crystal, just wrapping and twisting around tree roots, boulders, whatever you can to aid. And I want you to wrap the end of your roots around a giant crystal in the center of the earth. And just kind of perceive the energy emanating off of this crystal as bright, sparkly white light. I want you to draw that light up through your roots, just like a straw, into the soles of your feet. And as this energy enters the soles of your feet, it relaxes your toes, relaxing the soles of your feet and your ankles. As it moves up your leg and relaxing your calves and your knees, your thighs and your hips, just really taking the time to relax them and focusing on these spaces. And as this energy moves up your torso and your chest, it relaxes your stomach, relaxes your chest, and it goes up and over your right shoulder, down your right arm, into your right thumb, and then into the rest of your fingers, one by one. Now this energy moves down your other arm, into your pinky finger, and then into the rest of all of your fingers, one by one. This energy moves up and it relaxes your tongue, your jaw, all the little muscles around your mouth and your eyes. And this energy moves up and it relaxes your scalp and your forehead. And it starts to swirl around your left ear. And it goes in your left ear and relaxes your mind. Now I'm going to start to count down backwards from 20 to 0. And every time I say a number, I want you to visualize or conceptualize each number, a different color or a texture or a design or pattern. Make each one different. Starting at 20, 19, 18, 17, going deeper and deeper and just relaxing at 16, at 15, just going deeper and just noticing the rhythm of your breath, the coolness of the air going in your nose, the warmth of it coming out. 14, going deeper and deeper, just relaxing and feeling calm. 13, deeper and deeper. 12, 11, deeper and deeper. 10, 9, deeper and deeper. Yellow, circle. Just relaxing. 9. Calm, relaxed. 7. 6. Just noticing the rhythm of your breath. 5. Square. 4. Going deeper and deeper. 3. Relaxing, floating. 2. Going deeper and deeper. 1. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. 0. Deep sleep. And every time you hear me mention the words deep sleep with your permission, for the purposes of hypnosis and healing, you'll enter the hypnotic state calmly and comfortably, feeling soothed and relaxed, feeling loved and supported. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking a beautiful golden path, a beautiful, ancient, sacred garden. Imagine what it might feel like on the bottoms of your feet, the coolness of the gold, what the air might feel like on your skin, and the warm sun on your face, just relaxing. What things you might see, maybe birds flying, maybe beautiful flowers, and what you might smell, maybe the smell of flowers or the smell of the earth, maybe hear water in the distance. Just imagining what it might feel like with the warm sun on your face. As you're walking on this path, up ahead, you're going to see an entrance to a cave. This cave is filled with the most beautiful high vibrational crystals and energies. As you walk into the cave, you see all of the beautiful crystals hanging down, coming out of the sides of the wall. And up ahead, there is a set of stairs. These stairs will light up one by one as you step down. So imagining they're lighting up as we go down at 10, 9, going deeper and deeper, 8, 7, and just seeing these steps lighting up one by one. 5, going deeper and deeper. At 3, going deeper and deeper, and just relaxing, letting go. Focusing on the word surrender. 2, 1, going deeper and deeper, and at 0, deep sleep. Feeling calm, feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed, soothed, loved, and supported. In front of you, you'll see a beautiful door made of rubies with a golden handle. Step through this door, and behind there, you'll see, as you walk in, a trash can and a table full of bottles of elixir. The subconscious mind understands symbolism, and it doesn't know what's real or what's fake. Stepping up to the trash can, I want you to label something called trauma, any traumas that you've had in the past. Collectively put them all together, and I want you to give all of those traumas one color and one texture. It might be sticky, it might be stringy, it might be gooey. But I want you to pull that out of your body and throw it in the trash can. Just keep pulling and pulling until you feel that it's all been released. And throw it away in the trash can because you don't need it anymore. Out from all of your chakras, all of the cells in your body. Now, the next thing that I want you to pull out of every cell in your body is any limiting beliefs, and you can group them all together, just saying, these are my limiting beliefs in general. Give all of your limiting beliefs one color and one texture. Pull it out and throw it in the trash. Keep pulling from all of your chakras, all of your cells, these limiting beliefs, and throwing them away because they're not true. You are all infinite spiritual beings having a temporary human experience, and you are powerful. Keep pulling this out, throwing it away. Now, the next thing I want you to pull out of your body is any emotional pain. I want you to directly pull this out of your heart chakra, give it a color and a texture, pull it out and throw it away. Pulling it out, throwing it away. Now I want you to go and stand in front of the table with bottles of elixir. The first bottle I want you to pick up, see it labeled self-love. Give the liquid a color, and the bigger the size of bottle, the more you will be getting into your body. So give it a color and a size and drink the contents of this bottle. The next bottle, pick it up and see it labeled peace and happiness. Give the liquid a color, the bottle a really big size, and drink the contents of this bottle. The next bottle, see it labeled divine wisdom. Give divine wisdom a color and the bottle a size and drink the contents of this bottle. The next bottle, see it labeled compassion and love for myself and others. Give the liquid a color and the bottle a really big size and drink the contents of this bottle. The next bottle, see it labeled patience. Give the liquid a color and the bottle a really big size and drink the contents of this bottle. Now I want you to see a dial on the wall labeled my vibration. See, on one end it says low and on the other it says high. I want you to turn it all the way up to high. Now I want everybody to visualize that you have a giant mirror in front of you. We're going to do a quantum jump. I want you to visualize your future self and your future life the way that you would like it to be, the people in it, everything that you would like to see, world peace, all of it. Just see it in this mirror like a movie. And while you're looking and creating these things in the mirror, I want you to think back of a time when you are extremely grateful for something. When you feel gratitude and you put out that frequency with visualization, the universe will mirror it back to you. So thinking of a time where you were extremely grateful and feeling the feeling of gratitude in the center of your chest while you're visualizing your future self, how you're dressed, what you're doing for a living, where you live, who's around you. Just visualize it in detail, and I'll give you a minute to do that. So now that you've got your future self in the mirror and all of these things that you would like to bring into your life, I want you to reach your hand out in your mind to your future self and step into the mirror. Just make the mirror disappear. And then face yourself and merge with that future you. That you that is now. You've stepped in to a new timeline. Now behind you, you'll see a set of stairs glowing white, sparkly light. As you step up these stairs, you'll feel good, you'll feel awake, you'll feel inspired, happy, peaceful, and that you're supported by the universe. So starting at 0, we always go deep sleep at 0. Stepping up with your right foot first at 1. 2, locking in all suggestions. 3, closing the subconscious mind. And 4, coming back into the room and into your body. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. So I just want to let everybody know that for about the next 30 minutes, you'll be, if you followed all the way through it, just, you'll be in a state of hypnosis for about 30 minutes. So be careful, only positive things. Try not to go on TikTok. You never know what's going to fly up on your For You page, because you don't want those things to get stuck in your subconscious mind. And I want to give everybody a way that they can program their subconscious mind themselves. Is every single morning when you wake up, for about 30 minutes, you are in a state of natural hypnosis. And 30 minutes before you actually fall asleep, you are in a state of natural hypnosis. And anytime you meditate, get into a meditative state. So getting up every morning when you're groggy and going and looking at yourself in the mirror and letting your subconscious mind hear your voice and see your face saying, I love you. You're amazing. You are smart. You are amazing. Just all the things, no matter if you believe them or not, because they're true. And all this programming that you are speaking of, this is like my mission here, is to help get rid of that. And, love yourself. There's another thing, is your ideomotor response when you're writing in cursive. It accesses something called your ideomotor response and goes right into your subconscious mind. So with intention, I want to release from my subconscious mind, you write it out. Or setting the intention, writing it on paper, I want to bring this in. And then write all the things that you want to bring in, doing that early in the morning or before you go to sleep or after meditation. So, yay! You're welcome.
Hey,
I hope you guys like that.
Very beautiful. That's Starseed. She's with us, part of our galactic worldwide meditation. We have Grace with the singing bowls. We have also James. We had my friend Dan on here before with some great words of wisdom. And that was really beautiful, what you did just now. It really is important for people to know, as we go through the first part of this day, between now and 12 noon Eastern, we are doing a worldwide event here to bring forth a synergy of light to the Gaza area, the Middle East area, that whole region where there's been conflict for really way before we even existed. But it's now time for us to come together. We're bringing all the light together. I'm going to have a message sometime after probably 11:15 from Kadar Monka. He'll be speaking, so I'm going to turn over to James for a few minutes, but I'll come right back.
Starseed Ambassador with the touchdown pass, everybody. If you cannot feel the positivity and the energy and the love, then I don't know what else we could do for you here. Because that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And I want everybody to just really focus that love and energy, and we're going to encompass it around the world. Encompass it around the world. But specifically, remember, everybody, Commander wants to target this at the conflict in the world. Israel, Gaza, Ukraine, Russia, Africa, South America, our country, everywhere there is strife, everywhere there is people suffering, and we have to envision those people suffering being lifted out of their suffering. We need to envision, and we need to manifest the peace. Picture in your mind these people fighting in Ukraine, in Russia, in Africa, everywhere, just dropping their guns, walking across the borders, sitting with each other, hugging each other, having camaraderie, eating, loving, and just being one, and realizing that it's okay to have whatever religion you want. It's okay to be Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Satanist, whatever you want to be. Just be it. But within that being, be good, be right. Have the courage to stand up and say to everybody around you, this is not right, and we are going to change it. And we do not need to argue. We do not need to yell and scream. We do not need to impose our will on others, because your will should only be love. The will that you want to impose on others should only be love. You shouldn't want to be their shepherd. You don't have to be their guide. Just show them the example. Be the example. Be the light. Be who you were meant to be, and you will change the world. You will change everyone around you. You will manifest the greatest things that you never thought possible. But it has to start here, and you have to believe it. You can't just sit here. We cannot just sit here manifesting on TikTok. I want you guys to go out into the world and show them your love. Right. Show them your light. Show them your smile. Tell them a joke. And just know that life is worth fighting for. Peace is worth the love that we are going to spread. And when I say fighting for, I do not mean in the barbaric way of doing it. We fight with our love, because when you put people of negativity and darkness into the light, they cannot battle. They cannot hold any weapon against you. Your light, your inner being cannot be contained if you believe it. You have to have faith. We cannot just sit here and just believe that our meditations are going to be enough. We have to manifest it and really see no more strife, no more conflict, no more arguing, no more dancing guy doing the AI on TikTok. None of that stuff. Right. We with love and laughter, guys. It's okay to laugh, even in the sad times, even in the bad times, even when life has you knocked down. Work sucks, life sucks, your partner isn't listening to you, everything's going on around you. You've got internal strife, you've got external strife. You don't know what to do. We're seeking peace, happiness, and life is chaos. My friends, I implore you to walk within that chaos and embrace it, because you have to know that we do not control the universe. We do not control what's around us, but we can control this. And by controlling our vessel of light, we can affect change. We can affect the room that we're in. We can change our environment. And within that chaos, you will show others, wow, there is some real and truth to this. Because we have to be the beacons. We have to be the light. We have to be the ones to show them we can come from the bottom and rise. Whether you're a felon, whether you're a alcoholic, whether you're an addict, whatever you have gone through, my friends, you will overcome. You can overcome. I've done it. And I know millions of people that have done it. But you have to, as Starseed said, release. Release it all. Take that big drink of patience. Take that big drink of compassion. And just understand, listen, you're going to be walking down the street. You're going to see people, they're going to do crazy things. Crazy things. And all you can do is smile, laugh about it, and show them your crazy is, I'm okay with it. I am okay with your crazy. I am okay with your differences. I am okay with the way that we don't see things eye to eye. I am okay with your political stand.
Oh, what happened, James?
James just froze.
James just heated up the internet.
Yeah, serious.
That's a still picture of James.
He's still talking.
To my brothers and sisters in the
James,
Middle
you
East right now,
froze for a minute.
drop it down. Drop it down. All of your love, everything you have. There is no reason for this fighting. There is no reason for differences. You are all humans. Sure, you've got everything going on differently within your religion, but the religion has you fighting. And any religion that has you fighting each other, and any entity or government, whatever, that has you feeling that you need to challenge somebody else for authority or power or land or whatever it is, that's something you should not associate you with. And that is my word.
And that's James's word. And go ahead, Grace.
Just be careful of subscribing to people or things that promote separation.
Right.
And
Right.
that's a huge, anything that's promoting separation is not working towards the enlightened age.
Yeah. What I'm going to do now for everybody is I'm going to bring in Kadar Monka. He wants to speak. He is aware of my voice and everything. He will work with the frequencies of my throat chakra. So give me a moment.
Can I give him an introduction?
Yes, you may.
I've been waiting to do this all week long, but I gotta get my announcer voice going. Okay,
and before I do that, let me explain. Kadar Monka is a space being. I do not channel anything. I do not, come up with a name for some being that doesn't exist and channel and say, oh, my name is Star Bahahu, or whatever. This is an actual being.
The planet's Nanu.
Where James comes from. So, no, but seriously, this is so important. He has been waiting for this event. He has quietly told me he will speak. You'll hear the vibrational patterns of my voice change. He's very aware of my physical being. He will be able to speak, no problem. And he will be bringing a very strong message that will be felt. The vibrational pattern, he will be aligned with my body. It's not a possession. I don't channel. I will not put it in earth-based words because there is not an earth-based word for what he will do. But he'll be coming through me directly with a message and also about the spaceships. Please close your eyes.
Are you bringing him in, or am I going to give him the announcement?
You're going to do that, and I just want people to close their eyes while you also announce him. So go ahead, James.
Come in, everybody. Across the world, coming to you straight from Mars with a message of love and light. Here he is, the man from Mars, coming through Commander Alian on a telepathic channel. Not a channel, it's a phone call, and he's dialing straight in. It's Kadar Monka! You gotta feel that love, folks. You gotta feel that love, because when he comes in, it's like being in a stadium and your favorite artist is on stage rocking out and you are filled with that adrenaline. That's what this guy is gonna bring you. So let's give it up for Commander and Kadar Monka.
Good evenings and salutations. I am Kadar Monka of the Saturian Council of the Ashtar Galactic Command. We are with you this day of your day on Earth. Understand. The patterns of frequency upon this conflict you call your Middle East. We have monitored this particular war since it has started. Do you understand? We are announcing the galactic levels of the command that 4 specific ships are now over that region as of this broadcast. As I speak, 4 large ships that will not be detected on Earth-based radar. These ships are cloaked within the atmosphere above the region of conflict on your planetary system. We will bring energy into this broadcast that Commander Alian is doing, so you shall feel the vibrational patterns of energy that we are bringing to you at this time. Do you understand? Keep your eyes closed, please. We are speaking in the English language as he understands his own language to speak before you within the vocals. We will tell you what the 4 ships will be doing. These 4 ships are separated in different sectors surrounding what you call your Middle Eastern area. To the west of Israel, to the east of Israel, to the north of Gaza, and to the south of Israel, in 4 specific locations above the earth. Do you understand the pattern that we've set? So this circular kind of not triangular, but circular pattern is creating an energy field that will be felt. Also a protection field for our ships. At the count of 3 in the human numeral words of the number 1, 2, 3, when I say number 3, on this broadcast we'll activate the ships to send a specific tensor beam of light into that area. If you don't know what a tensor beam is, it's a beam that will affect consciousness. It will affect the landmass of that area of your planet. So we're counting 1, 2, 3. All ships on my command, activate your tensor beams. And they are now activated continually at the moment and will be continuously activated until the conflict is ended. Some of you, or many of you in this room here on this meditation that Alian has created with the help of his friends, and we bless each and every one of you. You will feel the energy patterns within your body right now, all of you, wherever you may be. We are sending our blessings to each and every one. Understand this most important message. Your planet has been separated. You have been separated from each other for millions and millions and millions of years of Earth time. You now have a choice to make upon your world. A choice to live in harmony and peace with one another and let go of all your earth-based structures, your political systems, your beliefs, your religious systems, your beliefs. Anything that is a belief system created on this planet, let go. It is those creations of belief systems and structures and separations that have created conflict for millions and millions of years. Do you understand? Sit still for a moment. Be still. Be still. Listen to the sounds beyond. Be still. Listen to the sounds of the universe. And as you listen to the sounds of the universe, it is a song of music. For in the universe, there are no separations. Everything is connected, interconnected, reconnected. Do you understand? As we look at each of your souls, wherever you may be around the planet, we see there is good in all. It is the mind that has been polluted with conflict. It is your human mind that has been polluted with disagreement. It is your human mind that has been taught to be aggressive, you see. Do you understand? We see you as you truly are. You see you only in the way you've been taught to believe in your life on earth. You see you as a human being with thoughts, with conflict, with action, with interaction, reaction. It is time to let down the mental weapons of conflict, which create the physical weapons of conflict, which create the killing and the destruction of people and your Mother Earth. On Earth, people seem to have forgotten one thing, most importantly. You're struggling over who is right out there in the world. Oh, this person killed this group of people, so therefore we need to kill them with more bombs and more structural things, destroy more lives. It is almost if it's like children, you see. Children sometimes get upset with their parents because they're not getting what they want. So they'll start having temper tantrums, as you call it. Adults don't get what they want, so they're having temper tantrums. And those temper tantrums have led to people killing people, human beings killing human beings, destruction of homes where people live on your planet. Do you understand it is time to stop acting like children who didn't get what they wanted and start maturing in your spiritual understanding of why you're here, why you live, what your life is? Because when you blow a bomb up, be it in what you call your Gaza or your Isreal, you have these names for different things, and you use these devices to kill each other, there is no right. No one group is right on your planet. That is part of the friction of your conflict. Everyone thinks they're right. But in truth, no one is right. You've been doing this for millions of years on your planet, have you not? So our 4 ships are situated in specific points of the sky. If you are in the Middle East, you shall be able to view them. They are protected. No missile from any country can destroy our ships. They are protected. Our ships are way more advanced than any technology you can perceive on your planetary system. Do you understand? These tensor beams will be operational 24 hours a day in your human terminology. My message to you is clear. The warring and the killing of innocent human beings must stop. No side is right. One side has bigger weapons than the other. It's still not right. No religion is right. No politics is right on your planet. Everything is separation, 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 separation. Aren't you tired on your planet of living in separation? Wouldn't you now like to live with each other? And if you're going to join a religion, if you're going to believe in a religion, a foundation of religion, we suggest you live in a religion of love. That's a religion that is unconditional, that exists throughout the multiverse, throughout the universe. The only planet that doesn't live in the religion of love is the planet Earth. You keep on conflicting with each other, fighting with each other, disagreeing with each other. For what? To see who's right? To see how smart you are? To see how logical you are? No. Sometimes we have to be like parents, and then you are the children. But in our case, being the parents, we are telling you our teachings are of love. Our teachings are of light. Our teachings are of coming together and bringing you all to oneness. To stop fighting each other mentally and physically. Can you drop down your belief systems, your ego? You're thinking you're right all the time. Can you drop your anger? Can you get rid of your anger and say, look at yourself in the mirror, human being. Why are you angry? Why don't you like that person? Can you let go of all those things, part of the human condition? My name is Kadar Monka of the Saturian Council of the Ashtar Command, speaking to you on this time period of your Earth, in your time and space. I bid you farewell. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. May each of you continually stand in your light. May each of you go out into the world of your planet and teach people to live in peace. That's why you are here. That's the true essence of your being. That's who you are. You came here to be here, not to just live here. You came here to be here to do your mission, to do your Dhamma, as you would call it. So do it. No matter how hard it might be, remember, when you know that Jesus Christ, who came to earth, He came from the stars. He was doing his mission work in India, in what you call North America, in what you call Europe. He was one person with a few who came to teach people to live in peace and love and harmony. But there are many that still did not believe that lived in separation. It is time for you to be that consciousness, brothers and sisters. I am Kadar Monka, sending you energy throughout this broadcast. May you be at peace as this broadcast continues with Commander Alian and the others in the group here on Earth. We will always be with you now and forever. Blessings in the light of the most radiant one always. Always. Always.
Amazing.
Take a few minutes to play the bowls.
Yeah, play us a jingle. Let's amplify that energy.
You hear that okay?
I can hear it. Beautiful. Everyone, while Grace is playing these bowls, I want you to continue to focus that love and that energy. Remember, pictures hugging your enemy. Picture somebody that bothered you, bullied you, told you that you weren't good enough, that made you feel like you were less than. Picture that person and give them a hug. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. We sit there, we look at ourselves in the mirror. Some of us aren't happy with ourselves. We're angry that we've let ourselves go, and life is just taken control, but you are worthy of love. You are beautiful just the way you are. Just how you are sitting there right now with us. You are perfect in your being. Yes, we've all got work to do. Yes, we've all got things that are obstacles in our way, but that's part of the journey. We have to do it with the love in our hearts and know that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of feeling love. And others are worthy of receiving your love. Remember that. Do not shield yourself. Do not act as if your gifts and your beings were meant, your abilities were meant just for you. Because there's so many people that are walking around that aren't part of the light, that are living in darkness, that are living in shadows, that are living in fear, that are being abused, that are being, strife all around them. Send that energy to them. Send your love to them. Don't hold it inside for yourself. We are here to spread love. We are here to spread light. We are here to tell our friends and our enemies that we love you. That we love you. And no matter what you've got going on, you can change your stars. You can change everything in your life. As Starseed said, take those negative thoughts, put them in that trash. Put them in that trash. Don't let them seep into your head. We've got to have love. We've got to have unity. You've got that neighbor down the street that you can't stand. You better send a prayer their way and some love their way. You've got that boss that doesn't recognize you for all the hard work that you're putting in at your job. You send blessings his way. You got a government that's taxing the heck out of you. You send blessings to that Capitol office. All this strife. You've got a country battling each other over dogma. You send that light to them. It doesn't matter who you support, Israel or Palestine. I support the human race. I support love. I support unity. I'm not right. I mess up all the time. All the time I get reminded of it. And I let it slide.
And just to let people know, this is the Ashtar Command Worldwide Peace Meditation for the Middle East. And we also bring John Connor. John Connor the other night set the energies for certain things. We're going to let John Connor join us. John, can you explain to people in the meditation what you did the other night and how that's going to affect what's going on in the Middle East? I'll be right back.
Boy, Commander's going through it, guys. You got it. Yeah, Mystic Warrior, we got to let it slide, man. We have got to understand that it's not that serious, y'all. It's not that serious, okay? We are over here trying to keep up with the Kardashians, and we're forgetting about our neighbors. We're forgetting about our tribe. Or some of us don't even have a tribe. Some of us are lonely. Some of us don't have friends, don't have family. And I'm there with you. I understand that you're feeling lonely and you're in solitude and your mind is reeling and you keep on asking, when is this going to get better? When are things going to start happening for me? Don't worry about when that's going to happen. Because when you do for others, when you live for serving others in love and light, the blessings will rain down upon you like a thunderous storm, and your cup will overflow with goodness and greatness, and you will be able to walk through that chaos with your chin held high, your chest puffed out, saying, I am light, I am love, and nothing that this world throws at me is going to hold me down. Nothing that this world throws at me is going to make me feel less than worthy. I
That's
am
right.
not less than. I am not a nothing. I am not a nobody. I am
And
somebody. I am a being of love and light. And I don't care if I have to get to the top of the mountaintops or the depths of the valleys to spread to say it. Everyone will know that when you are around me, you are loved. And if people do not feel that around you, you've got to step it up, my friends.
and
You've got to
also,
walk through that Walmart, everybody looking at you saying, holy crap, that is a person of love and light, and I just want to give them a hug.
And you don't even have to say anything. Just
right.
your
Just live it.
That's
When
right.
you live it, you can, and you will.
say anything, guys. I mean, I think the thing is, it's a war against yourself that comes first. It's understanding that we are in a war within our own psyche, and once we can rise above that, love ourselves, we can love others, and we can forgive others. People may do things to you, and you may not like what people do, and you may be angered by that, but that does not have to linger. That
Right.
can that can dissipate. That can just go away like, like a rainy day. We have a rainy day, and then that rainy day ends, and eventually the sun rises, and we see the rays of light coming through, and we see the rainbow. I mean, there's no mistake. The universe is showing us how we should operate.
Right. That's right. And James, John Connor's here, and John set up
Yeah, I
something.
told him just to do his light work in front of us while we were
Yeah,
talking.
do it while we're talking, and he's doing
Yep.
some amazing things with energy, and to put it in a way, he has the ability to do things that will affect the planet. If you've never heard of him, he's been on live before. What he set up a map with a crystal on top of it the other night, and he said a certain energy frequency that will affect the Middle Eastern conflict in a very positive frequency that will shift things. He might want to explain that to you here on our
It's
broadcast, here
still
on
in
our
progress right
special.
now. It's still 9:33. Give me 1 second. The thing is, you remember when we were in there and you said the static that was there?
Yeah, it's
So,
gone.
so that's a portal, okay? And it works with the vortices of.
So, John, are you saying that we opened up a portal of energy last night, and that's why there was so much static and
Yes.
interference with the live?
So I got
Really,
in contact with that source of that static.
really.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh. Bear with us, folks.
Our friend John Connor, he is the modern day Tesla.
He is the Monday Tesla.
You're gonna
Understand what he's.
Hi,
Okay.
Rachel.
take what he said. Don't. You're not gonna understand everything he says, and that's
Right.
okay. That's okay. But just understand that this dude, he's got some light technology and some inner power that is just
Yeah, he's
mind-boggling.
amazing. He's like the young Tesla on planet Earth. He
So
really
I
is.
asked what Tesla. I said,
So
am I the one
think of this as
that's
like
the
our tech. This is our tech section because John's our spirituals tech. So I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna go off. Thank you, Natasha. Sorry.
No, you're good. He says, well, if you got to show him proof, you can actually go back to the same warehouse that I was at, but you got to remember, you got to travel in 365. And the method that I want you to do, it's called the Espirit. 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 So I said, how does this correlate? Am I supposed to get there? Well, if you look at this here, this picture tells you the spirit method, how to get under a certain matrix. See the matrix right there? And then when you get into the point of that, it is the world has to come into a point of snapshot, Facebook, and when they get into those metaverses, they're stuck there for eternity until they understand. If they have no understanding, then it's just a normal wave of energy that's just being taken from them. Okay, so there's a spectrum of arrays that come out, and if you're ready to understand that, then I'm going to show you something. I said, well, okay, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to get this piece of equipment. He goes, it's nothing big. It's just an anchor that I had that would tie down, and when I would want to release it, it was my first one I patented, and I put Nicholas on there, and I left one there. And I said, for this point in time, he goes, no, maybe not, but I couldn't tell you because I'm not a mind reader, a future teller, but I can go to there and tell you if that's the case or not. So I listened to him. I did it. It took me probably about 3 hours, and I came back with this.
What is that?
Nicholas 9, or it's an 837 patent in June 12th, 1900.
Really?
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
as a tie down for his machines that he would use for the electromagnetic waves, they would pull, right? And he would have to release them, but they were not just tie downs, they were just twist downs, okay?
Huh.
Okay, it's still, the ball would still be in there, but you could go from one side to the other and have no problems. Instead of it ripping out of the wall, it would still be more stable than just poking it into the system like that. So you would have your magnetic waves, and then when you would have that in the middle here, let's see, watch this. What I didn't understand is that this 369 method, when you have that, that's the key to the universe. You have one of these, all you have to do is just use it. How you want to use it is there's these points, and I'm going to show you this. And the only reason why I'm here at this point in time is because of Commander, because I was not even looking forward to that. What I've been doing normally is this. I built my own thing. This is what I've been doing for the last 3 days. Tile. So, okay. And then on top of that, I'm outside. Pool. Okay. So I'm redoing the pool. It's just redoing electricity, lights. It's just like this. Why did we buy that? Like that shape. Why did we buy that one? Why did we get the ones that are marked up here? And I didn't know it correlated with Commander because the place that you're from is, let's see if I can get confirmation here. I brought my, okay, maybe I didn't, and I left it there. That's fine. Is that I want to pay you back somehow, and I know how I'm going to pay you back. And by this here, no, let's see this state on here. Okay. If you're ready, I'm ready.
We're ready. Everyone's here on the meditation ready. This is the Ashtar Command Worldwide Meditation, bringing light to the Middle East. And we have John Connor, who is like the young Tesla of the planet. He really is, folks. And he is here because he is really doing stuff with us.
Hey, I got to tell, I know John can't see the chat, so I'm going to tell him, hey, John, listen to this. There's a guy in the chat. His first name is John, and his son's name is Connor. And he's saying there's some synchronicity there.
Yeah, there is.
Andrew, can you bring Dean
And I don't think I've seen.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring him up on a big screen
in the chat before, so I think he's new here too. So that's even more synchronicity.
Okay, now most people want proof, and they said when I was talking to them, Tesla was talking to somebody else along with himself. He says, "Well, we come in threes, and if you add your birthday up, which is my birthday is, excuse me, I want to write on that one. So is." January, okay, 5th, 1986. I remember when I went to the tower of the Statue of Liberty. I changed the flame to a golden flame in 1985, right? But it was actually changed in 1986. So if I take 1986, that's the first month. Well, it's a 13th month, but we're going to go off of their status, right? So that's 1 plus 5. That's, oh, don't tell me this is going out. This is going to be not good there. Okay. And this is how it's going to correlate, so you can understand that the proof is in the pudding, right? You have to have the proof in the pudding. That's going to be 6 right there. And then you have 19. And that's going to be 10. That's 16. That'll be 7. And then you'll have 86, which is 15. That'll be 6. And then that would be come out to be 7. That'll be 13. You got to do them all equal out to be, come out to be 13. Maybe 4. No, it's not 4. No, it's not 4. I did something wrong. Have you guys ever done that where you're supposed to add it up? That's what I'm supposed to show you, but someone else knows how to do that. You're supposed to add it all up, and it tells you your number that you are. Hold on 1 second. So it comes out to be the first month, 5th day, 1986. That's 6. That's 10. That's 6. That's 15. That's 6 right there. That's 1 up there. That's 2. Okay, that's 3. Okay, there you go. So 16 plus 6 plus 15 is, yeah, okay. Nice study numerology. Yeah, I'm trying to get all these to, yeah, the soul number. Okay, there you go, right? Okay, so I add up that right there. So you add it 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8. And that's how you can correlate with everybody, okay? So 86. And then he said, you're going to need proof because you're not going to be able to say all these things. We know this. So we want you to go get this box. And I said, what kind of box? He says, it's my briefcase. And it has all the pictures of everything that we placed, all the portals, all the vortexes, all the places that you can light travel. And Commander, you have to have this in Commander, and he's supposed to be sharing this on his show. So this is yours, Commander.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my gosh.
So
What is
that thing I'm going to be getting?
There really is a briefcase?
What's in there?
every photo that he's ever taken. I haven't went through it. I wanted to respect your property. So
these are Tesla photos?
Yeah, of each place that he went. So this is
Tesla's photo.
It looks like it's a dam, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dam, I think.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay, and these are the original by Kodak, and
oh my God.
You see it? And they were gifted to a gentleman that led me there, and this is his workshop.
Oh. And wow.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Right? This is the layout of one of his blueprints of his get out of here.
Oh.
One of his inventions.
Oh my
Look
God.
at that.
And then
I'm like crying over here. That's amazing.
This is a document. Let's see. Oh, Avalon. This is the Avalon, or no, Volvo. But it was called the Avalon 1971. It was I can't read that fucking word.
No worries.
It's a ship that they use.
Listen, we're gonna have to get one of those old projectors.
Oh yeah, you would have to have one of those, right?
Yeah.
That just came this morning.
These have never been seen before.
So let me understand something. Are you saying that you're sending this directly to me?
Yeah, this is going to you.
Oh my God.
And this too.
What is the other thing?
He's getting it. He's getting it. Drink that patience. Commander's like a kid in Christmas.
Whatever's going on. I mean,
look at it. I love it.
Getting gifts, Commander. That is amazing.
Yeah, as long as the government doesn't try to get it.
Nope, they have no authority of none of this, and
Put a grid around it.
he's in a frame of time that has already been expunged and moved out of this space, and this
Okay.
came with it too, right here.
What is that? Bell and Howell
Bell and
projector.
Howell.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Come on.
Is it the view? Is it the projector for the?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! Look at that. I remember those. I remember those when I was a kid.
So you can pop these probably out here like this. You have this one. You have the ability to do that one, and then you have the one that you can push the film in here, and it'll go inside there, and he'll hold it and it'll project it out. So,
so is there film that I have to put on there, or is it already pre-filmed, or is it mostly the photos?
This is I just opened it right now. I was supposed to wait for you to hit me up on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
The film is like these, maybe here, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I just don't want to ruin anything. I don't know how to.
No, I don't want to do anything either. I want to be really careful when I get this.
Yeah, so I'll hand deliver it to you. Yeah, this is crazy, and this is like people that he was eating with. It's crazy. It's insane. I never thought I would see anything like this before, and I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
Who is that?
Oh, it's Remember trying to splice it when it broke. Prince, obscure view, Prince. Someone says Prince. I don't know who that is.
Say anything on the back of it?
No, it just has like a number 1. And I haven't had a number 2. This was the head of safety of Nikola Tesla of film safety of Kodak Street. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's like more stuff in there. Like
oh no, I'll definitely be very careful with this.
Yeah,
no, don't do anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it back how it was, and then I'll let you go through it.
Yeah.
That's your prize here.
Sorry. John, thank you so much. I mean, I have no idea you were going to do this.
I didn't either.
I'm like my consciousness is total. I'm like so blown away right now.
So wait, John, you were able to ascertain this briefcase through number coordinates?
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you how. Now I can show you what I was doing to get that.
This is crazy. That's amazing.
So this is our friend John Connors. And again, I don't mind saying he is the new Tesla of this time period. He is. Whatever you think, is. If this
is not proof form right here, that has to be something.
Look at that. That there's so many synchronicities, John. With everything you do, you're just an amazing human being. Really, I mean, we love you, man.
I love you too, brother. The funny thing is, if you look at this,
yeah.
Oh
man!
On
there, look at that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
It looks like to me, this is the points. I want to put a point right here.
Yeah.
Heterogrammation, hexagon.
He's gonna open a portal, and we're gonna send that love straight to the Middle East and around the world.
Straight to the Middle East.
So you see those 3
points?
And I put the wheel of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man! What are the odds of that?
Look at that.
Look at the 3 points.
Look at the perfection of that. Look at that.
Right in there.
That's our symbol right there, everyone.
That's all Tesla stuff right there. Oh
That's
my
Tesla.
gosh.
Tesla. That's Tesla all the way.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence that he
No.
had that and it lines up.
Hey, John, do you
Yeah.
think, I don't know if it's the right way of describing it, do you think Tesla, that Tesla incarnated into your physical body?
No, like I said, I was reading one day, like I was just reading stuff like this out of my dictionaries,
Yeah,
and it would say not. It wouldn't say like there's no words or anything, but it would. I would like light source. Okay, cool. True solution. Tidal effect. Theories. And just certain words would come out at me, and when it got into the part of the electricity part of it,
yeah.
the bandwidth, there it is right there. There it is right there. Let's see if I can get this right there. See this? Hey, get out of there.
Orbit radius equals 5.6x Earth's radius. Oh, look at that.
You see these 3 points on here
Yeah.
The ones you just marked.
that I just marked, that I could not do this anywhere else. They are correlating right at the same spot.
Yep.
S3.
Look at that.
S1. So if you look at it through a split, this is the tower. This is the pyramid. The placement of the pyramids, that's how you place them. The
Yeah.
placement of oh, no.
What just happened? Uh-oh. Maybe an animal, a dog, or a pet got in the way.
Oh.
This is our worldwide meditation for peace in the Middle East today. We have 3 segments. We have 5 o'clock down the rabbit hole. I'll be joining him. And we're a continuation of that energy. We've already placed the spaceships in 4 specific areas. Kadar Monka, and I remember everything he said. One's to the south, one's to the north, one's north of Gaza, one's south of Isreal, the border, one's east towards Egypt and the border, and one's west over the water. And they are very high up. So that is happening. John has set the energy perimeters with the Tesla technology that's affecting the frequencies of energy over in the Middle East as well. Oh, what happened to him? He disappeared. But so it's really important. I'm just, this was not planned when John came on. I had no idea we were going to talk about what he did with the energy things set up with the crystal. And I'm getting all this stuff from Nikola Tesla. And I'm going to have to take some time. I'm going to get in touch with my friend Colin Andrews here in Connecticut and tell him about it and try to go down to where he is because he has equipment and maybe we can analyze some of the Tesla stuff. So this is stuff that the government doesn't want anybody to know about. And now I'm not going to say much more about it, but I will have all this stuff from Nikola Tesla that nobody knows about. I'm just like, I am absolutely completely stunned. I'm totally like, I don't know what to think anymore. I'm like, the universe is going crazy. And I guess my mission is to do something with it. I have to meditate and I have to figure that out.
We're gonna spread that free electricity across the world.
So yeah, I just I'm still blown away by it. So if I sound like what I don't know what to say, that's a gift that I never expected. I never expect anything. I accept everything in universal love. And, John, you're just like a beautiful person. You're just really awesome. You're well protected. You're just so protected. And I love you for what you're doing. And I thank you for that. I didn't ask for it. But evidently I'm supposed to get it. It's not him saying it. It's coming from a higher level that I'm supposed to get this. He's getting the message. He's supposed to give it to me. So I guess I'm supposed to do something with it, and I'll have to figure that out.
That's so amazing. More
I'm gonna have to figure it
synchronicities,
out.
folks. And this is why this just proves that we have the power. We have the power to manifest things because secretly Commander's a little human obsessed with Tesla. So now he gets to go through some
Well,
Tesla
I
stuff.
never talked about Tesla much, but I did over the years periodically look at things like in Long Island, New York. There was a big tower back in the day that was built at Tesla. Tesla built this tower, and it was supposed to do free energy. And then I think it was dismantled, or the things that were going to be used. And but if it had been able to be built, because there's a fight over Einstein and Tesla, and they made sure that that free energy device never operated. It would have sent out an energy frequency all over the planet that would have provided free energy for the planet, and the government stopped it. But the thing is, we are focused here, and everything John's doing is also focused on what we're doing today, on the energy towards the Middle East. I think it's important that we realize some of the great things that we're doing together.
Yes, let's end this segment with some love and light back at the Middle East.
Right, and I do. There's two people that want to come on live. I will. Even with my slight cold here, that's still here. The commander said he would be here. My energy level is consciously strong. Nothing can stop my voice from being heard. Nothing can stop me from, no matter what energies are trying to conflict with what I'm doing, I will outdo any energy that tries to stop me from doing my mission work. And I think it's so important to be here. I will be here. I am here. As Ram Dass would say, be here now. So it's really important for everybody out there around the world to be here now. It's important for us to really go to uncomfortable places on TikTok where these people are fighting, and we need to try to bring some peace. Even if it's uncomfortable, you get 2 or 3 people together, and you try to join alive and try to bring the calmness down. It has to be an everyday thing now. Our mission has to go out throughout not just TikTok, but all over the world. What is that?
Grace, your mic is muted, Grace.
There you go. There you go.
I'm in a green screen, so it's hard to see the mic. Sorry, guys. Thank you, James. I'm gonna take the screen off because I want you to see what I have. Hang on a sec.
Okay.
I'm getting better at this stuff. So this is a deck that I got from a Kabbalist, like probably 20 years ago now, and it's called the 70 Names of God.
Yeah.
And it's Hebrew letters for diffusing negative energy and stress. And I can see it.
Oh, wow.
Can you read that, Commander? Is it back?
Let me bring you. I'm going to bring you on the big screen. Then I'm going to bring. Let me just do this here.
If it's backwards, I might have to switch my camera.
Okay, and then we're going to bring. Then John Connor come back. We lost him, but I think it was an animal or a dog or something in the house. But okay, Grace, we'll bring you right on now if you're ready to do it. And then we're going back. There we go. Now we can see it. A little bit blurry. What does it say?
It says Kaf Het Tev. Kaf He Tev. Kaf He Tev. Purifying light banishes the unseen ominous forces and deactivates harmful influences that may be lurking nearby, especially those that dwell inside of me. Stress dissolves, pressure is released, balance and positive energy permeate my being and my world.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
Diffusing negativity, energy, and stress.
So if you look at these letters and you read them not from right to left, but left to right, because that's how you read the Hebrew letters.
Yeah.
You can that is a meditation.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
this is a fabulous deck. And when I pulled it out, I was just called to, let me just turn my camera back around.
Yeah.
I was called to bring the deck out, and it's been in my possession for a long time. I really urge you guys, if you really want a deck, this would be one of the decks that I would recommend. But
Yeah.
it always is right on. It's always right on, and it has letters. And I studied Kabbalah for a little while, a couple of years, about 5 years in New
Yeah.
York City.
What's the name of the deck?
It's called the 72 Names of God.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And they have, you can get deeper into it, but they have the tree of life the columns there's this whole science around the columns. I think
Really?
John would probably be really interested in that too.
Oh, good.
But I'll let John get back on.
Hey, Grace, thank you for much for sharing that. That's really cool.
Welcome.
And we're bringing John back on. And in a few minutes, we'll be ending this first session of a 3-part global meditation for peace in the Middle East using light frequency. And I'll be joining Down Rabbit Hole on his live at 5. There'll be another live at 10 p.m. tonight. So we are really dedicated here today on TikTok, really shifting the energy of hate, the energy of greed, the energy of people thinking they own land, the energy of people that are angry at each other, the people that are fighting each other on TikTok over this, and actually not having a solution, but just thinking they're right. And we're here to really just say, come on, you got to stop. You humans have to stop doing what you're doing. You all talk over each other. I've seen it. They're all all energized about what's going on over there. They might have family over there. They might be originally from Europe, their ancestors. They might be, they might be Palestinian. They might be, from an Arab country. They might be from Israel, whatever. And they're all fighting each other, thinking they're right. They all think they're so right. Because they did that, we have to do this. It's like little kids saying, I didn't get what I wanted, so therefore I'm going to do it this way, It's the ego. That's right. It's the ego. 5-leaf. The ego, my friends, all about soul. Yep, it's all about soul.
That's right. And at 5 p.m., we're going to bring even more of a message. We're going to go re-energize, and I'm going to do some more preaching, and we're going to have a great time.
Yeah, so, you want to, definitely be focused today in between the live broadcast, center all your energy, everybody. Center all that energy to the Middle East. Focus on every single human being, every single life form, every single existence. It's so, so important. And I'm still just blown away about the Tesla thing. I'm going to have to take some time to meditate. I'm going to tell my wife about this. So, I'm just going to have to really take time to meditate.
Go have a nice lunch. Go tell your wife. Go re-energize.
I'm going to get some apple cider today, and I'm going to get some honey, and I'm just going to enjoy it. And what?
Make the hot apple cider. Make a hot apple cider.
Hot apple cider?
Hot apple cider, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can make it hot. Should I put some cilantro in it?
Put cinnamon in it. You can put anything you'd like in it.
Clove of garlic in it too.
Clover and garlic, okay.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I'll put a bunch of stuff in it.
I'll show you guys at 5 o'clock. I'll show you guys my garlic collection, because we roast garlic every week, and I have garlic. We make garlic oil every week.
Oh, good. That's cool.
Cider with garlic, James, you would love it.
Did you hear about in World War II that they used garlic to kill some of the Nazi soldiers?
Really? How'd they do that?
So there was a group of 4 guys that were stuck in this house that they were getting surrounded by the Nazi soldiers. And he says, how much ammunition you have left? He says, man, I only got probably like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, two rounds, maybe two clips, maybe, I don't know. I'm scared, man. What's going to happen here? He says, well, we got all this garlic and we're going to put it to
Oh my
test.
God.
We're going to take all our bullets
So,
and we're going to stick it in this garlic and we're going to just rub it in there and then we're going to load our guns up and we're going to start shooting. And so they started doing that and one would fire and the guys would be like, screaming, like they're just screaming their asses off. And they go, there must be more of them. They retreated.
really?
Yeah, because it poisons your
Because it
blood.
gave like a shotgun effect.
Well, it poisons your blood and then you die. There's no way to recover from it.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
That's why they got the whole garlic and vampire thing mixed together. That's the whole thing. Because it's poisonous.
Oh, interesting historical story there, John.
Yeah, I read that in one of the books I read in on the Nazi and Germany and Russia area.
Yeah.
So
as we wind down, John, what else would you like to share?
well, what I'm sharing with you right now is it's called the Spectrum Cloud 9 station, which is going to be your radio station. I'm assuming that's however you're going to put it. I don't know. This is where it just falls into my correlation with the understanding of if.
Well, my radio station would be the WESU station that I do my show on.
Right. But from a period of time where I was at, where you were at, and I was trying, it was called the Spectrum Cloud 9 station.
Oh, okay. Interesting. What's that?
Commander, what's the radio frequency of your radio station?
Yeah.
Our frequency is 88.1 on the FM.
88.1.
Yeah. Yep.
88.1.
It's all of you. I have to go. I have a client.
Thank you,
Stacy, no
Darcy.
problem.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for being with
us.
us.
Yes,
If you
You're
want
blessed.
to come
for having
on
me.
later,
I
I
would
would
love
love
to do this
to
every
have
week.
you.
Yeah,
And join us later, Starseed, at 5 o'clock if you can, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Or 10
And
p.m.
I would
whenever.
love to do healing hypnosis every week if you're wanting to do that on your live. So that I would love to do that.
Very cool. All right.
All right,
Take care.
everybody.
Peace, love, and light.
I love you all.
We love you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Follow one another.
Yeah, Starshine. We're doing 3 shows today. The next one's at 5 p.m. and then 10 p.m. So if you missed anything, we're not going to duplicate it, but we'll get pretty similar to Commander's Meditation.
And if anybody who wants to come on live couldn't come on live now, we know you're there. It's just if you can wait till 5 o'clock, I know Down the Rabbit Hole will probably bring you up. So make sure you follow Down the Rabbit Hole. And at 5 o'clock, I'll be on with him. So we'll
I lost it. Sorry.
And I'm sure he'll bring you on. So we see you. I do definitely love all 3 of you. We see you. If you can make it on at 5 p.m. Eastern. No, Eastern. Yeah, Eastern. Yeah, that would be great.
All right, everybody. Get out there. Feel that energy. You got a few hours to make some internal thoughts and really have some retrospect on some of the things we talked about today. Remember, some of the guidance that Starseed gave, and Dan and Grace and myself and Commander and Kadar Monka.
And Van Music Studios is asking, so Van Music,
Yes,
where are you located? If it's
Yes.
4 Central, if you're in Central, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 Central, 5 Eastern.
What
Yeah.
are you in?
We're in
We're in
Connecticut.
Eastern.
We're East Coast.
Okay, so if you're in Connecticut, Connecticut's gonna be way up here. So Connecticut is gonna be 88.1.
Yeah.
Does that say 88.1 in the book?
Yeah, it's 88.1. It's by this. It's by the
Get
The
out of
wavelength-
here.
the wavelengths of there's like 6.6, 5.35, 737-777-888-8881, 8188. It's all the bandwidths of how this correlation with their weather station.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
now this is what it says in here. Now I'm pretty sure this is probably taken out now. But what they would do is that you could go outside, right? And let's say that you're being attacked, right? Now this is all for learning purposes, and this is all just for entertainment.
Yeah.
And you look up in the sky and you see a rocket. You're like, oh, well, I'm screwed. You know, what are you going to do? You got to just take it. But now if a gentleman is at a station and he's projecting over this area of landmass, because he's using magnetic waves to the point where he knows the cloud type, he knows the hours of how long it changes from that cloud to a different cloud, the temperature, the direction of the wind speed, the visibility, and what dew point it is, and the temperature. That means he really doesn't have to have a plane up there to have a laser, does he? Because he can project that area from the sun and make it more higher in dew point, which it says right here, dew point. It would change the degrees, right? The height to a cloud from here to there is from 300 to 599 feet.
Wow.
Okay, so if you went outside and you didn't see a missile, but you just saw a storm cloud. And if you think about it, every time they used a reset, it was a flood, right?
Yeah.
Or a volcano to a certain town.
Excuse me, sorry.
You know, if you can control the monocline of the actinide and the syncline of the Earth's faults, and if they're coming from the depths of the Earth, right, the locus, the dike, and the still, that means you would have the understanding of these rocks here and how important these rocks are. These are actually crystals, right? So you have the cubic, the tetraagonal, the orthoaerobic, the monoclinic, the triclinic, and the hexagonal. And if you mix these formations with certain colors, certain hardnesses, certain the cleavage of the transparency of it, how jagged it is, the tendency, the gravity, specific gravity transformations. Now, I was talking, what happened earlier was I left my rocks that I've been doing out, and it turned off the power. So and it knocked out my phone too as well. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you this.
Excuse me. And you're watching our Ashtar Command Worldwide Meditation. As we wind down, we want to thank everybody who's been here. It's been a beautiful morning. We went from 10 o'clock right on the spot. We're on a little bit over 12, and then we're going to regenerate our energy in the next few hours, take time to regenerate. And we'll continue our worldwide Ashtar Command meditation to bring light to the Middle East at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 on the West Coast.
Am I still there?
Yeah, we're still there.
So that's mine here. No, see what this is at. Okay. Give me 1 second here.
No problem.
Let's see this. Let's watch this. Oh. I actually have it in the garage. The garage is actually closed right now. So what I'm trying to show you here is this. Watch this.
Look at that.
Hey, now this is from the sun, right?
Right.
Now here's the. You remember the timepiece that I did?
Yeah.
I'm purifying that right now in a vase, and it was in the sun yesterday for quite a bit. Now I'm going to put it back here so I can ground it out in here, right here. Now this is now purified water that I would be able to drink, and that's the shape of it.
Wow. Look at
So
that, folks.
when I ingest that, now that information that's in there from the sun will be directly inside my body,
Which will affect your cellular structure and your consciousness too, right?
which will build me up to a structure of a certain hardness. So when the sun actually does its purification to get rid of all the natural of the people that are not supposed to be here, of the that have been taken over by the avatars, that's the call of the rapture. But you have to take part in the sun himself, not Jesus, not Christ. That's already within you, but with the knowledge you have from the sun. You have to take part of the water because you are water, and the water is Jesus. The water is the clouds. What they're talking about, he is Earth.
Yeah.
His hair was white. I can't see anybody's comments, but when I was talking to Christ himself, which is within me, and that's the Holy Spirit. The not the HOLY. You got to understand the one Lucifer. That's not the bad guy. He was with Zenith. He brought down the same message. The bringer of light that was coming was his brother, his twin brother, which would be Christ. And he's going to come down in human form and to show you that he can do it as well as you. And you have to know that now I am the way. I am is the way. I am. So when you say things, you have to know what you're saying at all times, because the one that is the deceiver, the one that his name starts with the A and it ends with the O. Because he's the Alpha, the Omega. He tries to make up his whole spiel because he's been put here in this prison. And if you think you're good enough and you want to test your knowledge and you want to test your strength, you come into this prison, you go into his part. But the only thing that you have against him is that he knows all the language, but you know the
geometric.
Yeah, hold on. That just was weird. It sounded weird when it came in.
What?
Wow, that's crazy. It was like not a normal splash. It was more of like a I don't know. It sounded like home, like you're in water.
Weird things are happening. Hey, John. Hopefully you'll be on with us later. We're going to continue. We're taking a break for a few hours.
Yes.
Because we need to, because all the energy we're outputting here. And we thank you so much. Do I need to message you? I obviously have to message you where to send that Tesla stuff, right?
I was actually gonna hand deliver it to you, but if you want to do that, whatever you feel comfortable with, it's all good.
How you're going to hand deliver it to me? I'm all the way in Connecticut.
Well, I had to go to each one of those corners I had to go to Egypt. I had to go with Billy Carson. Do you think Billy Carson flies there?
I mean, you can definitely hand deliver it to me, but I'm really like, how are you going to get here?
Or would you like to use the portal yourself and actually see it yourself and then come back?
If you want to come here directly, go ahead. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go through the portal yet.
I think you've already done it. You just don't. I think you're being modest, which is a great thing.
I don't know how to. I mean,
I think
if I went through the portal, I have no memory of it.
But that's what they want you to think.
Yeah, I know.
I'll let you guys do your thing. But hey, when you guys told me to get those black gloves, I went and got these.
Yeah.
So the energy is not being taken from my phone.
Yeah.
Here's this.
Oh wow.
See how one has one cap? That's going to be the gold cap. That's going to be the aluminum, and that's going to be the chromium
Oh,
cap.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
I'll let you do your
Hey,
thing.
well, you know, definitely, John, definitely bring it to me directly. And we'll see you later. I can't wait to see the suitcase and all that. So I'll see the manifestation of that, man. I'm just still like, my mind is so blown away. I don't know what to say anymore.
Guys,
I just can't believe.
I'm gonna head out.
Now, we're going to be signing out. Grace, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
want to thank John O'Connor, my dear friend in Arizona. I call him the young Tesla because he really is, and I honor everything in love and light without ego. Everything he does is without ego for the planet. And John, thank you, man, for being part of this morning.
This might help your memory right here. It's this sound, that formation,
Oh yeah,
bar, the water, the square, the diamond.
oh yeah,
Thank you for everything that you've given me without you knowing you gave it to me.
yeah. I just do what I do. I don't even think about anything else but just doing what I do. You know.
Yeah, and when it
Just
comes
like you do what you do, and I don't think you even sometimes think about it,
No.
but you really are doing a lot of good stuff.
I appreciate it. And the thing is, anytime it comes into profit wise, now there's 86 people in here. That's my number. I was born in 1986. I told you how that works.
Yeah.
Anything when it comes
Yeah.
to profit here, I want to include you in on that, and I want to put whatever I can towards our companies. My water company and your radio station, whatever you want to do, I want to support you in that because no one's ever supported me the way you have in just a little bit of time that I've had with you. So I appreciate you beyond words can say.
Yeah. No, me too, man. I can't put it into words. I'm just still flabbergasted about the Tesla stuff that I'm going to have that nobody else has. And I look at that with honor. I feel a debt of responsibility now to getting that.
Yeah.
And I have to sit and meditate and figure out what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to get in touch with my friend Colin Andrews in the next few days and try to get down with him. And he's the person that another dear friend of mine who did all the crop circle research in England. And he's a really beautiful soul. So, yeah.
Just imagine that, like Tesla was holding this at one time, It's just crazy.
And I'm getting that from John Connor. This is all of Tesla's stuff on Kodak. What are those Kodak prints, right?
Correct. Yeah. I'll open it one more time. I just don't want to open it without your permission. That's why I was waiting.
Maybe just show one print and that's it. I mean, yeah, I'm getting all this stuff from Nikola Tesla. Their slides. Thank you. I it's been so long. Those are slides that were of Nikola Tesla's work. Actual slides.
I think this is I think this is it looks like the Mississippi River.
Huh.
What color would you put that on so that you can see that? Oh, is that how you would do that?
There must be a way.
Oh, transparent. Oh,
Look at that.
it's a beach side.
Huh.
That's awesome. I can't wait till you start doing these, man. It's crazy. May of 1907.
Oh my God.
We were even out then. Oh, this is one of the what do you call that? What's that place called?
Where? Is that on the west? It looks like it's near a water area.
Yeah. The one I was trying to grab here is Stonehenge. It looked like
Stonehenge.
Yeah, it looked like Stonehenge. Oh no, this is on the coast. It looks
That's
like
a coastal picture. Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Look at that. You got to go through these on your own. This is crazy. I don't want to.
I'm going to go through them. No, I'll go through them.
That's like a building.
All right. And so what's going to happen is, just as we end the show here, I want to thank everybody for joining our worldwide meditation here. Let me go back to the large screen. I want to, excuse me, and we made it through the morning too, pretty good. I want to thank everybody for participating here this morning, especially John and everybody, James, my co-host, Skip to Grace, Starseed Ambassador, Dan, who does morning, broadcast. I really want to thank everybody for being here. You know, and John Connor's hand delivering this to me, and it's not by jet. He's not coming in the car. He's coming through a portal to my house to deliver it to me. So, or he's going to send it through the portal to me. So I'm going to see this thing appear, and I'm just going to, that's what's going to happen. So anyway, I send you all my love. I'm just like, my mind is so filled with love. My heart is filled with love. I love each of you. The Ashtar Command loves each of you. And I really am almost speechless. So
Do you have a flagpole
now,
out in front of your house?
oh, say again?
You have a flagpole out in front of your house?
No, I don't mind.
No. Do you have a flagpole out in front of your house?
No, I don't. I don't have a flagpole. No.
Does anybody in your neighborhood do?
There. I don't know if somebody does. There is a wire fence next to my house.
Okay. Huh. I don't know why that came up, but this is how I came in contact with this. The two gentlemen that I got is that I was supposed to remove this from the wall. There was a shape on the wall, and that's what was the same exact shape of this Kodak print. Okay, this is the shape on the wall, and that's how I pulled it out. I just pulled the nail out of there, and that's where it was. And it was behind the wall, and it was like a little compartment, and it was in Chicago, the Sears Tower that he was making his earthquake machine.
Huh.
So that's how I got this.
So when you deliver it to me through the portal, there's no flags on this side of the street. I don't want to give any direct information out on TikTok, but just understand there's a wire fence next to me, and then on the next to me there's no fence, but on the side, So, and then there's let's say a restaurant, the back of a restaurant across the street from the house, so to speak.
Okay. And that's the that'll be the west.
It would be north, south. It would be, the restaurant would be on the east side.
Oh, east. Okay. I forgot that you're east. I'm west.
East side.
Okay. All right. Is there a flower bush that you have out in your front yard? A yellow one?
No flower bushes whatsoever.
What am I getting? I'm getting yellow flowers from somewhere.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you do your thing, and those ships that are behind you, above your head there.
Yeah.
I got a blueprint how to build one.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to share that with you one-on-one.
Okay, we can do that. We can figure that out for sure. All right, for now, I'm going to still message you, man, in case, even with all the information with the portal, I just want to make sure it gets here.
Just DM me or just take my number down. It's you got a pen and paper? I'll send it to you.
Let me, I don't have a pen and paper here. I know you're on, I'm going to message you privately.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, man. Take care, everybody. We love you all. This has been the Ashtar Command first broadcast worldwide meditation to focus on the Middle East. And I think we're going to do some phenomenal things. I think we already have. And we're going to do more at 5 o'clock with Down the Rabbit Hole. Grace will be on. And then at 10 o'clock, the final part of our international broadcast to the Middle East to facilitate peace and light. Take care, everybody. John, everybody take care. We'll catch you later.